Oh, I've got an add-on here. You're saying, Kimball?
Yes, sir.
That yes? Yes, sir. Okay. Do you have an attorney?
Mr. Manage, I just told him 712. Not gonna. That's not.
No. So you have a GPS device? Is that what you have? An ankle monitor or something?
I don't believe. I just know condition requirements.
Sir?
I just know one bond condition. We have no contact.
That's not what this says. I'm looking at a condition of bond signed by Justice of the Peace Benjamin Collins on February 12th of this year. It states, you must have a GPS ankle monitor, remain in Jefferson County, Texas, no contact with the victim. Is that what you have?
Yes, sir.
That's a condition of bond that was signed by Judge Collins on February 12th.
It's my first time hearing. Gee.
When were you arrested?
And
For
tell you
this?
exactly.
About when?
So 4 or 5 months.
I mean, these are all dated February 12th, which would have been. You've been here before in May, right?
So. Mom told me then that I should have.
You're mumbling. I can't hear you.
You told me even then that I only had no contact with my mom. Nothing but GPS.
What do you want that song? You're gonna text there and stuff on. And it says you have there's not. You know, watch a lot of ones that it's going to be this video. You might see. It's really good ones. Okay. Uh, let's see. It's like you showed up first in court on May 28th. Would that be about right?
Yes, sir. Sounds.
That's in my notes.
Yeah.
Like check.
The video from the best. So much.
You were ordered to hire an attorney or fill out paperwork for indigency. Did you hire an attorney?
No, sir. I just got my job.
Yeah, you have to speak up.
No, sir. I just got my job.
The state has filed a motion to increase your bond, stating that your bond is not sufficient. How many lawyers have you talked to?
Two.
Two
You said,
in the last half year? I mean, right? This
no, sir.
this happened in February, so here we are in the end of July, and you've only spoken to two people.
Yes, sir. Everybody.
You're not trying hard enough. What kind of job do you have now?
I build data centers for JVC Manpower.
You have to speak up.
I build data centers for the JVC Manpower.
When did you get that job?
Literally last month.
How much are they paying you for that?
18 an hour. Works at a consistent 7 slows.
How much money do you have to hire a lawyer?
I ain't even my first check yet.
How much money do you have stored away somewhere? You don't have anything. Okay. So you're 20 years old
Just
and you got nothing.
this is, I mean,
Well, whose back are you riding on? You're an adult, sir.
I have my own house and
Well, how'd you get those?
working.
Okay. Well,
I was,
where were you working?
I was a carpenter.
Well, when did you quit that job?
Right at the end of last summer.
A year ago?
Yes, sir.
You've been out of work a year?
Yes, sir. And then
You can't find a job as a carpenter in this area?
I've been kind of stuck because I'm caught.
Oh,
And I don't really have a control.
okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at this affidavit for arrest. It is most disturbing.
So,
This says that the victim's ex-boyfriend, father of her child, had been calling her from restricted phones. While on the scene, speaking to the complainant, the victim, the police, you called. I guess not knowing the police were there. And they listened to the phone call. And then she spoke, the policeman stated that you were not to contact her further, or you would be charged with harassment.
is this old?
You're going to interrupt me?
Sorry.
Or is that what you do? After the report was generated, she spoke with the victim, who said she wanted to pursue charges against you, and provided the police with screenshots of text messages between you and the victim. You, according to the police, stated multiple times that you would kill the victim on the screenshots, and told her you were going to go to the her family's members' houses, wait on them, and she would see what would happen. You stated you would kill everyone she loved. And according to the victim, you showed her a pistol on a FaceTime call and showed her it was loaded. So because of that intimidation, she's been staying with others and trying to keep you from locating her.
So I have my contact here.
I'm not through, Mr. Interrupter. Well, what we have here is just not the victim, but a witness, the police officer.
So,
And so because of this disturbing behavior, you have been indicted on or about February in February 25th of this year. It says that you, pursuant to a scheme of conduct directed at another person, the victim here, you knowingly engaged in conduct that would constitute an offense under the penal code which is namely with intent to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, or embarrass the victim. You caused the telephone of the complainant to ring repeatedly, and the intent was to harass, annoy, alarm, or abuse, torment, or embarrass the victim. You sent repeated electronic communications to the victim in a manner reasonably likely to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, embarrass, or offend the person by sending multiple electronic texts stating that you would cause harm to her and her family. So the grand jury indicted you for that. This is a third-degree felony, which carries with it up to 10 years in prison. And the state has filed a motion stating your bond is too low and wants the bond to be increased and raised.
What does that mean?
It means that you're going to go to jail. You never completed an indigent form?
I don't even know what that was.
A form that shows that you don't have enough money right now to hire a lawyer. You need to file, we're going to give you one of those. You're going to sit over there, fill it out. I will review it and determine what happens next, huh?
That's all old stuff. So why don't you just
Not old to me.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
I have the authority to increase the bond when I decide it's not enough. The bond is how much right now?
20,000.
20,000. When was that assessed?
What do you mean? Like, when was it set?
Mhm.
It was right after I got out of jail.
I'm sorry.
It was right when I got out of jail. That was my original name.
What was the date of that?
I have no idea. So
You don't even know when you got out of jail?
it's been
I would probably remember that
I've only
unless you are in jail regularly.
no, I've never been in jail. So
Okay. You don't know the date you left jail?
I was only in there for 27 hours.
For how long?
27 hours. You know,
And when did you go in? What date?
you said I think
February?
February, yes, sir.
My information showed it was an out-of-county bond, Judge.
Yeah, if we do not have a copy of that bond, Judge, because it's an out-of-county bond.
And it's how much?
1,000.
20,000? Okay. What was the
Judge,
date of that bond? You don't know the date?
If I don't have a copy of the bond, Judge, I don't have that information.
But
That's probably the reason why he doesn't have the GPS device, because even though Judge Collins said it, and it's on
This thing is a half a
this,
year. So these issues should have been addressed by now. This is a half a year old. Judge Collins, the justice of the peace here in this county. I tend to think that sometimes magistrates out of other counties don't appreciate fully some of the issues that are addressed in other counties when they set a bond. But I know most judges are pretty sensitive about what goes on, and especially in their own county. And this court, in reading all of this, deems that this bond is insufficient. And it's going to be increased because these are very disturbing allegations. And among other conditions of bond, you're going to have to have a GPS ankle monitor so I know where you are. If at any time the victim claims you have possibly stalked her or attempted to contact her, which would be inappropriate, you will remain in Jefferson County, Texas. Is that where you're going to work?
So
Is that where you're going to work, in Jefferson County? You said you're getting a job.
I already have. So
Where is,
it's right.
let's go this way.
So
Okay, you got a job. Where will you work? What county?
in Bowling.
Oh, okay, Jefferson County, right?
Yes, sir.
That's still in Jefferson County. And you must remain in Jefferson County. If you need to work outside the county, you need the court's permission, and as long as it's not far, I don't have a problem doing that. You cannot have anyone on your behalf or you contact the victim. These are very disturbing allegations. So first thing that we do is we worry about the victim's safety in light of the fact that you have been accused by the grand jury of a very disturbing set of circumstances. Fill out this indigent form. Mr. You can't go here. All right.
Says nice.
So
Show all.
you didn't complete this, sir. I need you to tell me what the total assets are. And there's a total monthly income and assets at the bottom that you did not complete. A total at the bottom. And your monthly expenses are it looks like $7,250 you're putting down. That's not the monthly expenses that you have claimed amount to about $1,400, not $7,250. Come on, you got to do the math properly. Don't try to trick the court here. We do that. All right, here's Mr. Pan. What do we up to tomorrow, folks? Busy?
Always with the judge.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that Lamar University and that Spindletop Museum got a great gift yesterday. I don't know if you heard about that.
Not a great thing.
Great gift. An original photograph of the Spindletop bursting forth in 1901 on the oil gusher. Original photograph. There's only apparently 2 of them that were taken. And that one that was given to Lamar has only been published once 125 years ago. And that original photograph is now in the hands of the Spindletop Museum, which is owned by Lamar University. It's part of the Lamar University. You know, the actual field, the oil field, is on West Port Arthur Road a little bit down the road, about 2 miles or so from Lamar. You know why they called it Spindletop? Because the trees that were surrounding the oil field grew. I don't know what, they didn't say what kind of trees they were, but the leaves looked like spindles. And it was, the trees were above, the field sinks as they took the oil out. The field sunk. And so the trees were above them, and they called it Spindletop from the way the trees appeared, the leaves of the trees surrounding the oil area. Interesting. I thought it was called that by some machinery part that was used. Because the guy, the person who was the chief driller showed up with a new drill when that thing burst in January of 19. He had a new device and it apparently worked. Anthony Lucas was his name. And this shows you the right machinery for the right job. Okay. Right, here you go. He's already sworn into this, but what you need to do, come here. Here, initial, where you made those changes, sir, just initial them here with your initials next to them so that people know it wasn't tampered with after it was done. Okay. And you've tried to find a lawyer here?
Yes, sir.
What I'm gonna do is appoint somebody to help you, okay? And see what happens on that.
Can I ask what,
I'm sorry.
can I ask what my bond's gonna be? Can I ask what my bond's gonna be?
I'm,
It wasn't said, it wasn't said.
oh,
That's correct, Judge. You didn't say it. You normally raise it. We doubled the amount. It was 20. But you did not actually state an amount.
do you have a GPS device and thing, Ola? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it at 20. You have to have a GPS device on you. You will be at home confinement. You can't leave except to go to and from work, food, attorney, court, until this can get resolved, okay? Try to hire a lawyer if you want, but if you can, I'm gonna appoint one of the public defenders to assist you until such time you can get somebody hired.
Do you think I'll be able to bond out?
I'm sorry, you have soft voice.
Do you think I'll be able to bond out my voice?
He
Judge,
wants us to bond out in the morning.
His
but-
bond is the same.
Right.
I'm not changing it.
That.
I'm not gonna change it.
Despite his statements, he has had repeated contact with the victim. I have evidence of that.
When was the last time you had contact with the victim?
Monday.
Okay.
Let's go. Monday was it?
He has been unsuccessful in talking to her, but he's made multiple attempts to contact her, Judge.
What's the state asking for?
I would prefer that you do what you normally do, Judge, and raise his bond, because I had the witness here prepared to state everything I'm telling you. I advised her that that's what was done because you said you were raising the bond. I feel like it's appropriate. I have not gotten into the details about how much he's been doing. I keep hearing this man making statements that I believe are untrue. And we need to get his attention, and leaving it at the same amount is not going to work. In my opinion.
All right, then I'm gonna raise the bond to 30,000. It's 20, just now 30.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
Don't have any contact with the lady,
He's hard.
nor anyone on your behalf. Okay? All right.
Judge, yes.
Yeah. Well, you have to have a GPS device so we know until we can trust you that you're not gonna have any contact with it. And apparently they're recording things, so I wouldn't call them. You gotta deal with this responsibly. They're gonna take you into custody until you can get that